The genetics degree at UCD is a 4-year program where students really get to learn not only about the background and the essential aspects of genetics, but really about where it is going to in the future. Because what we want is that our students are contributing to research going forward. So we do a lot of hands-on research experience. Students really get involved in lab work, some which works, some which doesn't. That's real life, that's real science. And at the end of their 4-year program, they should be very knowledgeable in the field of genetics on the up-and-coming research, technologies, the ideas, the things that are really going to be contributing to medicine and to agriculture and to society in the decades going forward. You're coming in, you're 18, 19, you don't know exactly what it is you want to do. So students come in first year into the Common Entry Science program, and for 2 years you really get to try out lots of different degrees. You take classes in genetics and neuroscience and biochemistry if you're particularly interested in biology type subjects. And then at the end of 2 years you specialise, you decide, yep, genetics is for me, that's a really cool program. And then for your final 2 years, so your 3rd year and your 4th year, that's when you get really the advanced level genetics. You learn about the techniques, the bioinformatics studies, the analysis, the computational analysis, and the hands-on research experience. You also get an opportunity to travel. So quite a lot of our students would go and do research either in labs internationally or with companies. So that can be research companies based in Ireland or internationally. And they can work that in as part of their degree. So we have an internship program as part of our degree. The idea really is you come out at the end of your 4 years, you are trained and you know where you want to be going with your degree. So do I want to be working in a lab? Do I really want to be working in a company? What do I want to do with this degree and moving forward? And that's really what we want. We want smart, well-trained people who know where they're going in their future. So our course is delivered in 2 main ways. So the first way is in our classes. So in lecture theatres, giving classes. The classes would often be, so not only are we telling you about the topic and informing you, but we try to build in with this questions, there's tutorials, there's chances for the students to feed back into those classes as well. And then we have practicals, and for science, the practical element is vital. You need to be able to get into a lab and do some of the experiments, that not just learn about them on paper. And so that's a really big part. 2nd year, 3rd year and 4th year practical assignments and practical experiments are a really big part of the degree program. So genetics actually is quite unique. It's one of the few degree programs at UCD that's taught across 2 different schools. And it means that you get exposed to different types of research. So you get exposed to human genetics, research medical genetics from the School of Biomolecular and Biomedical Sciences. You also get really nice exposure to zoological, botany, and how genetics is contributing to that area, and agriculture is a big one, from the School of Biology and Environmental Science. So students coming out with a genetics degree can go lots of different places. What we tend to find is students who've really clicked with the research and stuff in the lab, they go on to do more research. So higher degrees, things like PhDs or master's programs, and then they can really get involved and develop that research. And then for students going directly into the workplace, a popular one would be going into a genetics lab. So that can be a genetics lab in a hospital setting, so forensics. It can be in a more agricultural setting, something like Chagas. It can be in a pharmaceutical setting, and there's lots of pharmaceutical companies here in Ireland who'd be hiring as well. So those would be the main jobs. Every year we have students who surprise us, come in and go out and get jobs in completely novel fields, whether it's writing or legal aspects of research. There's lots of different ways that their research can be applied. Because I did a genetics degree, I can say that why I chose it was because I was interested in how the world worked and why people were a certain way, and is there a genetic reason to that? So it was curiosity. It's perhaps not unique to genetics versus any other science degree. But for me personally, I come from a family with lots of cousins, and one cousin looks like my granddad, and that was really weird. And was there a particular reason for that? So just curiosity and questioning how can we understand the world better is what drew me into genetics. UCD is a big place, but it's also a wonderful place. You get the opportunity to meet like-minded people, go to classes with them, to get excited about the same things, and passionate about the same things. And really following classes and following subjects that interest you is the best way to go. You're going to get the best grades, you're going to do best if you are engaged and excited by what it is that you're doing. And, you know, with the programs that we offer here, there's every opportunity to find something that's going to click with you. And that's what you should be following, and that's what you should be studying.